Hey guys, Heron King, and today we're going to be doing the fossils mod, okay? So this is mod time, in case you didn't know, this is mod time, and we're going to be working on fossils mod. Now, for those who don't know what the fossils mod is, I'm going to show you, and if you do know, it's still pretty fun to watch what everyone likes to say about mods. So, you can see my little setup here for everything that I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to show you the feeder. Okay, so the feeder, this is the recipe. I'm gonna build it just to show you guys that it works. So basically what the feeder does is it feeds the dinosaurs, which I will eventually get an example of. You put everything there. You put the iron ingots up top, on right and left side, glass in the middle. You put stone in the bottom, one up on the right, put a button on the far left, and then you put a bucket in the middle, or a button on the far left and a bucket in the middle, and you get the feeder. See, I can place that, and then you got a feeder. So the feeder, you put here, let's see, you put food into it. Okay, you put food into it, and it fills up the bar, fills up the bar, fills up the bar, fills up the bar. And the meat side, as you can see, I'm putting in meat on this side, the meat on that side, and then there's the, I believe you can put melons side, melon side. You put the melons in there, and the melon side is for herbivores, the meat side is for carnivores. Who would have thought? And then omnivores, I guess it really doesn't matter, but yeah. Okay, these are skulls. You can get them from fossil blocks, from the analyzer or the cultivator. You can get them from different things, but they are pretty basic. To get a skull, you just get a skull from the fossil blocks and stuff, and then you put the skull right there and the torch right there, and you get a skull entered. But I don't know if they'll fix it, but you can get 5 bone meal, but you can't do it in your crafting bench, see, or in your crafting space in your inventory. It has to be right there. I think it doesn't. Oh yeah, it has to be in the middle. Okay, so you get the skull lantern. Then you can place, let's try it today. Place it right there. And then, yeah, voila. Voila! Okay, you get that. This is the analyzer. The analyzer takes things like biofossils, for example. Put it in there, and it doesn't need any fuel whatsoever. You put it in there, and it analyzes it, and it finds things for you to get out of it. And you get randomized things, like fern seeds. Okay, and you can just put a whole stack in there, and then it'll start doing things. But this is how you make an analyzer. You need 4 ingots, biofossil, and a relic scrap. Now, yes, the biofossil and the relic scrap do need to be put in a certain order, or else they won't work. Put the biofossil there and the relic scrap there, and it won't. Oh, it does work. JK. Oh, see, yeah, no, it doesn't work. You put the biofossil on the bottom and the relic scrap on top, which I will get into both of these later. The analyzer does exactly what I just said. And you can get DNA, you can get bone meal, you can get fern seeds, and at the end of the video, we'll go back and we'll see what we got. Speaking of video, 3 minutes. Okay. This is the culture vat, or the cultivator, and you take, and this is how you make it, but you can take DNA, and you can put it in there, and you fuel it by, I believe, relic scraps. Nope. Biofossils? Yeah, biofossils. Okay, and you use it by biofossils, and you put it in there, and it will somewhat slow, not really, in a sense, and it will take the DNA, and it will, oh, well, maybe not, but it will do things, and it'll poop out stuff. You put like, let's see, you could put a broken sword piece in there, and of course it has to charge, so, but it can do that, but it'll keep going with the DNA until the pterosaur or whatever DNA you put into it is ready, and then it'll poop out an egg, which hopefully will be done by the end of this video. And this is how you make it. You need 4 glass, 1, oops, 4 glass, 1 bucket of water, 1 bucket of water, 1 cactus green, and 3 iron ingots in that order, and you get cultivator. I think it's a cultivator, but they call it weird things. See, look at. Okay, so I guess I really never noticed that. So if you put stuff in it like that, and you put not relic straps, biofossils into it. Sorry about that. I'm flimsy today. You put biofossils in it, and oh yeah, it makes like a picture. Oh, and they're really, really easy to break. So yeah, this is an archaeology workbench. The archaeology workbench takes scraps and stuff, and it'll take the relic straps, and it'll just start chipping away at the broken stuff, like the broken ancient helmet or scarab gems, and it'll fill this up very slowly, and it will make a ancient sword, which I will get all into that later. And you make it it's like one of the most basic things, but you need it after you get all of the other stuff. And you get a archaeology workbench. You just need paper and a workbench. Simple as that. And I'll use these for check marks. And then this is the order drum, which, as you can see down the corner here, down the left corner, you can do it, and you can get 3 different things. You can get free move, stay, or follow. These are used for triceratops and bunch of other. I think it's just triceratops. No, it's not. It's like T-Rex, triceratops, and all stuff like that. To make that, you can use any kind of wood, any kind, any looks, like right here. Any of these 4 to make one. And you need 3 leather, 5 wooden planks, and 1 redstone. And you go in here and you put it in there, and you start moving away at it. And you get that. And the order drum needs, of course, something to hit it with. And the skull stick is made by skull and stick. Really? Alright. So to make a skull stick, you need a skull and stick. And you get a skull stick. And actually, that'd be a good thing to look at. 1 sec. Let me see what time we're at. Okay. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's pretty basic. You just use it, and you use the skull stick, and you just boom, boom, boom. And the skull sticks, of course, you need to make things follow you. This is probably the most annoying part of this mod, is permafrost. Okay? Now, this is permafrost, and the other one is iced stone. Now, iced stone is like cobblestone, or not cobblestone, like, I guess that's like wood. Yeah, like wood. Yeah. And then permafrost is like gravel. Can you hear that? Hear that gravel? And when you break permafrost, here, I'll show you over here. When you break permafrost, you get random things. It basically, what happens is it freezes in there. It, like, old relics and stuff freeze in there, and it gets that. And from there you can get books, frozen meat, bones, very rarely, maybe some DNA or some broken stuff. And yeah, and then with this little guy up here, you can, let me see, you get cobblestone. And when you break the cobblestone, you notice how the permafrost turns into dirt. That's supposed to happen. And then these are the fundamentals of this game. Pretty much the fundamentals. These are fossil blocks. Fossil blocks. Let me show you. Fossil. See? Right there. These are fossil blocks. Okay? When you break a fossil block, of course, you get random things. And through these random things, you can get bones. Oh, that wasn't really a good one. You get bones. Bones. Biofossils, relic scraps, bones. Rarely you can get broken stuff, which I won't bother trying because I don't have that much time. And then this Okay, that's that. And then this is the time machine, which I'm pretty sure does not have any basic function. You hit it, you can right click with it, nothing happens. Nothing whatsoever happens. If there is something to do with it, because I can't find it in the forums or anything or anywhere else, you can kind of put that down in the comments. Help me out. And then we're gonna get to the items. This is food drop, or fossil drops, biofossils, relic scraps, bones, skulls, all those kind of things. These are what you use to make analyzer and to do this. Oh, so this is done, and you get the egg of pterosaur. See, it took approximately 22 biofossils to make a pterosaur egg, and from that you can hatch it, which I will get to later. Eggs and embryos. These are all the eggs. These are all the eggs. These are all the embryos. You can get normal mobs like chicken, sheep, cow, pig, etc. And then the saber cat, which is something new, which I will get into. Weapons and armor. Each one is different. The javelins are by far my favorite. You can charge it up like a bow, throw it using right click, and you get a ginormous javelin. How would you like throwing that in the face of a creeper, huh? Yeah, that's fun. And then there's scarab stuff, scarab tools, which you can get using scarab gems. And you just forge that. These two, the ancient helmet and the ancient sword, you get, oh, another one finished. And you get those using these. And see, it fixed. Ancient sword. The food and weird stuff. Okay, so this is food. These are meats of dinosaurs. This is a T-Rex tooth, the chicken soup, the cooked chicken soup, the frozen meat, essence of chicken, which this is the crafting recipe, this is the raw chicken recipe, and then this is the tooth dagger recipe, which you use during T-Rex. And yes, you can make cake using the eggs. You can put the normal egg in there and get that out of it. And yes, there are normal embryos, which I will get to, and the essence of chicken, which is up there. And then the Xiaochuli, I don't know how to pronounce that, magic conch shells. This is another, I'll get to later. I have to have water for that. Those you get to, those are just other animals that you can pretty much use as pets. There. Miscellaneous, the Dinopedia, which is used this way. It needs a DNA. And this you use to right click on a egg or something that's going to hatch. Let's do this. And you right click and it tells you the progress down in the bottom left corner. I can't break that, can I? Oops. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna have a T-Rex on my hands. And then the fernseas, which are the most annoying things in the world. You go and you place them down. Oh yay, fun. And the next episode I'll show you what happens, because they will continuously grow. Also, they only grow under trees. So you can't place them, like, out here. It just won't work. They have to be under trees. That's pretty much the basics of everything. In the next episode, I will get into the more in-depth stuff with the swords and the weapons and the dinosaurs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hit that like button if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.